Yogscast. Yogscast never changes.
War. War never changes.
So we've got Hellboy talking about the setting.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old...
The flag of the two heirs screwing each other.
And the rule of As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world.
I do like how Vegas looks actually in the game from afar with the lights. That's quite good.
It's like a single lone candle in the darkness.
It is. It's pretty sweet. You'll see it in a later video.
Of course we've got Hoover Dam as well. That's the other big place in the game that's important. That's how we get electricity.
A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes. Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier.
You are a courier.
So this is Fallout New Vegas, a completely different storyline. You, instead of, being born in a vault or just being, and exploring the world for the first time, you play someone who's been shot in the head and doesn't really remember anything.
Yeah, you've been asked to deliver a platinum chip, which that guy's basically just stolen off you and then shot you in the head with no explanation at all.
I'd be pretty fucking pissed off if that was me.
I would.
So whereas the original Fallout was set on the East Coast, Washington DC, this is set in Las Vegas, Nevada desert.
The Mojave.
Years after a nuclear apocalypse sent the world on fire.
The world went to shit completely and utterly. Civilization was brought to its knees, much like your mom.
Hello, and welcome to TTT.
If you're one of those crazy people who always fantasize about the world ending and everyone dying and there being like a zombie apocalypse or something, this is the game for you. You rummage around people's belongings, people who are long dead or people that you've just recently introduced to death.
Or people who are still alive.
You take their shit, you have cool guns, you use the cool guns to shoot people who might have survived, or not people, things that used to be people, or giant flies that are just about the worst fucking enemies in any game ever. Seriously, fuck them. Cazadors, fuck them.
Or geckos that gum you to death.
The geckos are cute, Hannah. The geckos are cute.
They gum you to death. They have no teeth.
Yeah, but I mean, if I want to go, that's the way I would choose, Hannah. Being gummed to death by a pack of geckos.
Fallout 3 is something we refer to a lot as a sort of benchmark when we compare other games. We say, this isn't as good as Fallout 3, or in Fallout 3 you can do this. It is a buggy piece of shit. There's problems with it. Some people don't like it. You shoot people in the head 10 times and they don't die, that kind of thing. But, frankly, it's a great game. It's got a great storyline, and I want more Fallout, whether it's an expansion or a DLC or whatever. Oh, hardcore mode.
Hannah is hardcore.
I'm not gonna go for the hardcore because I don't
Oh.
know the story. If I know
Well-
if I know how it works, I will do hardcore.
The thing about hardcore mode is it's actually not hardcore at all. You can still fast travel everywhere, and all that is a disadvantage is you have to eat food and drink occasionally, and also you can't.
Your companions can die. That's
Yeah,
the big thing.
yeah,
Your companions can
It's
die.
just
I'm quite fond of
annoying.
my companion.
It's not actually like fun. Like, because the thing is, a lot of people modded Fallout 3. Now, this is a massive deal.
In hardcore mode, you should actually have to wait 12 or 18 real-life hours just idling.
But I thought I'd go for like weird hair this time.
Are you? With that bit of tuft of hair hanging off the side of your head?
Ugh,
Jesus Christ, Hannah.
it's horrible.
Yeah. I'll have a hat on, no one will realise, it'd be fine.
I suppose, yeah, you do have a hat on most of the time. You're not the most attractive woman, are you, though?
Thanks, dear.
Well, there's a lot of fit ladies who don't have any hair. Sinead
That's
O'Connor,
true.
Gail
That's
Porter,
true.
Oh no, wait.
Britney Spears. Yeah, yeah.
I'm called Sunshine Kid.
Ah.
Meet me outside.
That sounds kind of slightly dirty, doesn't it? Do you remember? Like when you were like, don't you remember when you used to like moon people? You could either like moon them or you could give them a sunshine. Do you remember that, Simon?
Oh my goodness! What the hell, man?
Don't you remember that
The
from
hell?
school? Oh God.
But I know
I
it's
like
right.
Sunny.
He
She's
and
got
his friends will come
spunk,
after the town eventually.
and she's got
However,
balls.
Oh no.
And I like that in a woman.
Basically.
You eating something, Anna? What's that?
What something?
What have you got?
Jesus Christ.
What are you eating, Hannah? Can you put down that sandwich for 1 second? What have you got there?
I'm not. I just made a weird noise with my mouth.
Nom nom, you mean?
God.
I just put something in my mouth when I was gonna talk.
You do.
Look, I wasn't eating.
Gecko steak.
Mhm.
Oh, I could just go for a bit of gecko steak. Ooh, in a sandwich. Some fried onions. Maybe some tomato. Fried egg on top.
So I'm trying to sneak a bit.
If you want one of those, make sure Hannah doesn't cook it. It will be like burned, covered in fat.
Egg on toast. She burnt the toast and she broke the egg.
Yeah, and then covered it in pepper, and it was cold.
Domestic bliss with Hannah and Lewis.
It's like, God, you can't
They
even
do
make
have
egg on
cooked breakfasts every morning, and Lewis just bitches
No,
about
we
it.
don't.
He complains
twice.
about like the beans touching the egg, like Alan Partridge
toast. Oh
does.
God, I like those new Alan Partridge things.
Oh, she's putting the beans a bit too close to the egg. Oh, that's right, Michael.
What's that? Is that Alan Partridge where he's got a cup with some sausage and some beans in it?
A cup of beans with a sausage.
Yeah.
Hey, you can use a sausage as a spoon.
That's one of the most enduring images
God.
of the 1990s for me.
Alan Partridge, yeah. Hannah
do
loves
like
her pork and beans.
your pork
She
and beans.
loves them, doesn't she? You gonna maybe like cook us some for dinner, Lewis?
I don't like baked beans. IRL.
Well, why are you eating them in a computer game all the bloody time then?
He's got a good. That's a good question, Hannah. Why are you
Yeah.
eating all the time? I'd like to know the answer to that. If you
My
don't like
hunter-
baked beans,
I don't know.
what's wrong with baked
My
beans?
hunter in World of Warcraft eats a lot of fish. I was just having a nice chat with my dear Yognauts about fish.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on. What were you gonna say?
My hunter, Honeybeard, he eats a lot of fish in game because, I like to eat, quite a bit of fish, IRL. And, I believe that in computer games, you are what you eat. So I'm a giant fish. I'm not sure what the point was I was getting.
No, that's okay, friend. Don't worry. Oh, just don't worry. We're just having a nice,
Is
relaxing
someone talking
sit
to you
back
on
here.
Steam or something?
No, they're just
Some-
logging on. At this point, I forgot to sign out.
Alright, who was that?
That was a random Yognaut.
That was Probert's.
Oh right,
Yes,
random
Probert.
Yognaut. So you add
Shout out to
Yognauts
Probert.
on your Steam.
He's got like Rab C. Nesbit as his logo, hasn't he? Rab C. Nesbit. Nesbit.
Oh god, I fancy a steak sandwich would just be so nice.
When it's like 4:35, what would you say that time is?
When it's 4:35,
Yeah.
25 to 5.
Would you say it was 25 to 5?
Quite possibly, yeah.
I'd probably say it was 4:35. I don't like saying 25 to. It's kind of a bit weird.
I say 1435 hours.
That's what Boone says.
Whoa! Is that Michael Dawn?
I don't think it is.
Oh, okay then.
Who? Worf.
Worf.
Michael Dawn does voice someone later on.
Oh.
You might see him. You might see him later in the game.
I can't hardly wait, Hannah.
Yeah, I want to find out. I want Worf. I want to find Worf. I'm excited.
Does he rant about things being a matter of honour?
No,
If he doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I don't remember actually. We'll have to see.
She's better at this game than you are, Lewis.
Better at the hacking.
Well,
yeah.
when it comes to hacking.
Oh.
Yeah. So are you the kind of player that will just, steal anything that's not nailed down?
Yes.
You just pick everything up.
Yes.
You're a pack rat. That's what you are. What is that? Is that a pineapple? Or fucking have that? I mean, the funny thing is, I steal quite a bit of stuff. And so much so that I'm like... My karma is absolutely...
She almost went for the vacuum cleaner, but she never uses that anyway in around this
Oh.
town, so I don't know why she'd use it in the game.
Snap, son.
Hi there. I'm old.
Hi there! I'm old Lady Gibson. I used to be a goer back in the day.
You might have noticed the
Oh my
very
god.
large
You just had a lovely chat with her, and then you kneeled down, and she was like, "Ooh, where is she gone? Where'd she disappear?"
And then all of her cash disappeared out the cash register.
That's funny. I thought I had some money in there.
Hannah just leaves naked men in her wake, strips all their clothes off, and throws them on the floor.
Ah, it's useful, Strongback.
I got
seeing how
Strongback,
you pick
yeah.
up so much fucking shit. And on that bombshell. Oh,
I'm
fucking
looking for
hell.
this fucking
Bells,
holotape.
Hannah. You're
not done it
literally
yet.
worse
It
than
takes
Hitler
ages to do the holotape.
at this game.
It takes ages.
And Hitler's pretty bad at computer games. We should- Oh, God, look at you. Terrible at inventory
You need a companion,
management.
really, just to just
Yeah,
give stuff
that's
to
what
you.
EDE's good for. You don't even use him to attack anything. He gives you an extra perception or something, doesn't he? Or you can see enemies further away, and also you can put loads of junk in him. He just hovers around.
Edie.
Hello, Edie. So he's
People-
just chilling out outside.
People have said in the
Boone?
comments
Boone's there
that
as
it's
well.
actually Eddie. It's not Edie.
I
Thank you
haven't
very
noticed
much.
any
Oh.
NPCs in the game pronounce it Eddie, including the
I don't
ED
think people
quest
really
chain.
talk about him, do they?
And there we go, guys. There's your answer.
Play the fucking game and listen to what they say.
Also, right? Doesn't it doesn't the brain transplant? I think I need a brain transplant. Doesn't the brain transplant affect the personality of the dog? So,
No.
if you have,
You're back.
He's a robot.
well,
You sure about
But-
that?
so yeah, this is Novak. This is the lovely little town. Do you know what it's called? Do you
Ooh.
know why it's called Novak, Simon? I wonder if Hannah will notice when she goes in.
Because there's a motel sign.
Oh, there it is.
There's a
There it is.
motel sign that says no vacancy.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Yeah, check it out.
There we go.
I think that's a really original
Novak.
name, don't you?
You see?
Hannah. wrote it out.
Ah.
It's got this lovely dinosaur. This is the sort of
Well,
the
they
main.
had the same thing in Fallout 3, didn't they?
This is the main highlight of the town, the landmark that makes it
Which is
stand
real.
out.
There is a real dinosaur.
Really, in the real place in America.
Mm.
Wow.
There is a real place that has a real dinosaur. It's got two dinosaurs now. I'm Jeannie May.
Long as they aren't.
Ooh.
It's your old man voice.
I think the actual features of her face have slid down over the years. They originally like a couple of inches higher and she looked normal, but now she just looks strange.
Dinky, the town mascot, he's a
Dinky,
Yeah.
the Dinky the Dino.
already saw him when you
There's
came
nothing
in.
dinky about him,
He
is
was all up
there?
inside.
You can go up inside the dinosaur.
He might have been wearing a
Yeah, I guess maybe I
Yeah.
but not like you.
Oh, have you got a dinky? A little toy dinky?
Expecting all along.
Oh,
Why are you
I want to
here?
put my fucking dick in. No, cut that. Cut that. Don't say that. No, that's terrible. See, that's why you shouldn't shoot in the mouth of the fucking dinosaur, you nutter.
I wanted it to breathe fire.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What were you thinking? Why were you shooting Dinky the dinosaur in his gob? Why would you do that?
ranger and
Why would you do
I
that?
wanted it to breathe fire.
He's not a dragon. He's a dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't breathe fire. They wouldn't have gone extinct if they could breathe fire.
Well,
Citation needed.
well, I think that's a fine idea.
we're gonna see more of Boone.
I like Boone.
I
He's
don't.
cool,
I don't like
actually.
him.
He gives you a perk. All companions give you a perk. His one is called Spotter, and you'll see it's a really good perk actually. What it does is if you look down your scope at someone, it will highlight all the enemies in like a red like sheen,
Ooh.
so you can like
Okay.
identify enemies. It's
Has
really
he got like
amazing.
some form of predator vision?
Mm, exactly.
Boom.
I only met them.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
They seemed real happy together.
Didn't his pregnant wife get killed? And aren't you supposed to find out that it was the woman in the hotel what done it, or whatever?
Oh,
Now the thing is, right? If you do the wrong
The thing is,
Oh, bloody Cliff Briscoe in my way.
Sorry, so what happens is if you choose the wrong person, Boone gives you different speech options. So you have to be careful. Make sure you've got the right person. Make sure you've got some sort of evidence.
I'll follow
Lewis, aren't you a bit worried about, Hannah and her relationship with Boone? I mean, they're awfully close.
No, well we know who Boone's true love is.
His true love is Dinky, yeah.
I discover the caps lock doesn't work.
I must admit, I never press my caps lock key though to do a capital letter at the start of a word.
Hmm.
How many people do that, Hannah?
Leave us a comment and tell us. I don't for full on typing, but for names.
No one does it.
Little tip there for people.
I've never crafted anything in any Fallout game.
I haven't used a fucking thing.
Have you, Simon?
Yeah, it's useful for changing different types of ammo around.
I prefer good old bullets. I mean, there's nothing like firing a big lump of lead at someone and, like, sending it through their bone.
Ugh, Lewis, what the hell, man? So there we go.
I have all the snow globes. I'm awesome.
It would have
So
been
think
good
about
with. Oh god, sorry.
Go
Go on.
Go on, Simon. I was talking over you. No, go on.
I was going to say it would have been good to have done like a proper video on where all the snow globes are located. It would have been a useful how-to.
It would have, but Lewis didn't want me to do
No.
one.
Instead, we just got you fucking around.
What do you mean I didn't want you to do one? When did I say that?
I said to you, shall I do it? And you went, no, it could be boring, it's not funny.
Never
No one
said
wants to
anything
see
like
what all the snow globes are, because I'm Lewis and I'm grumpy.
Wow, that's quite a good Lewis.
I might have been
Yeah.
grumpy when I said that, actually.
Yeah.
The thing about Fallout snow globes is that they're kind of like a cool collectible, whereas like in games like
Need some grub.
in most new games you have like flags and briefcases and like there's a million collectibles, isn't there?
Mm.
And they're all hidden,
Ready.
like all these
Yeah.
stupid places, and there's like 2,000 of them. It's like you have collected 16 out of 2,000. It's like, well, that's just
With
a
the
bit
snow
stupid.
globes, there's only like 8 or something,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Six.
And you, 6. 6 is that all?
May have seen them around.
But you get 2,000 caps
Is that all 6?
for every one that you collect.
There can't be 6. You get one of them straight away, don't you?
Besides a dangerous place, my
So that means there's only
Not
5
really.
out in the world.
Blimey.
It might be 7.
Are you like downloading something? Have you got a YouTube video open or something?
No, it just
Maybe
it
you're watching
literally just
the-
does it.
YoGPoD advent calendar. I don't know why I'm plugging that. Maybe you're watching one of Total Biscuit's videos.
This is one of the vaults that New Vegas is well, Fallout is famous for the vaults where people would hide during the nuclear holocaust.
This is Vault 22.
And this place is where they did testing.
Mm.
Oh god.
On plants.
Well, this is slightly different.
Mmm. The plants kill.
So as with all of the vaults in Fallout,
Hmm.
there was usually something sinister going on. Very few of them were actually like true, nuclear vaults. They always had some ulterior purpose to
They
them.
were experiments, social experiments in a lot of the cases, to see how people would, act in different circumstances.
It's all very exciting and really interesting. I love it. I love the old vaults. I really do like the old vaults.
I love all these plants everywhere. It really makes a big difference when you're out in like a fucking desert most of the time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Actually seeing these plants, it's like, whoa. So GM crops, it's the danger of them.
I have not found a use for it yet.
Food additive.
Baby bio.
Oh dear.
That's what it is, baby bio.
Whose food are you gonna put that in?
Did you ever use that on your plants?
I used it on my tomatoes once.
What's baby bio?
It's like plant food.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a kind of washing powder that you'd use on
No.
your clothes. Baby biological. Baby bio. I never grew any plants. Have you ever dabbled in gardening, Simon?
I got green fingers, but that's only because I had an accident and
You've got
they
gangrene.
become infected. Actually, at the moment, my knuckles are like sort of bleeding in places. They got these little sort of cuts on them
Oh God.
from because it's been so cold lately. My skin is
yeah,
sort of
I
like
get a bit of
cracked
that sometimes.
around my knuckles.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Oh man.
This is what happens, kids, when you become an old man. Your skin just starts randomly bleeding.
Well, no,
So,
no. It's probably because
something to look forward to.
It's probably because you're in a very
If you-
cold environment. You know.
I've also got a big white streak in my hair as well. Bread that got turned into insects somehow.
They bred these.
It went really, really green.
Because if you leave bread out for a while, it does turn green and weird.
That's true.
Does it eventually then turn into a giant mantis?
Grows legs.
Try this at home, kids. Just leave a loaf of bread out for a few weeks, see if it turns into a giant insect, and then eat it, and report back to us
Oh,
at
God.
yogscast@gmail.com.
Oh dear.
There's like a spate of deaths because of us.
It'll be reported on like BBC News. That's like a new drug or something. Kids are trying it out.
Then it really would be a crumb of drug. Tish.
Really.
Well, if you need to find your way out of a maze, if you ever go into a maze, just hug the right wall, and you will find the entrance exit. You won't get lost.
Well, actually, no, you won't. If there are islands in the maze,
Then you're
i.e.
fucked, yeah.
walls that aren't connected to other walls, then that doesn't work. Can't you just literally stomp them with your foot?
I don't know if you can.
In Dead Space.
Like Isaac. Yeah. Exactly.
Someone posted
Yeah.
a comment saying you can just.
Man.
But I'm pretty sure that's a lie.
You can just what? Sorry, you cut off there.
Walk over them.
Someone posted
just
a comment
walk-
saying you can just walk over them.
Yeah.
Someone posted a comment saying you can just... you can just...
You could just walk over the mantises and it will kill them.
Not true.
But
It's not true.
yeah.
See, now you're saying mantises.
Manti.
I thought it was manti.
Manti.
See, you don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know.
Well, actually, that is a good question. If anyone does know the plural of mantis, it would be good. Thank you.
I think it is answered on one of the computers, but
Yeah.
you know.
I'm desperate to know. See, Lewis, science checks.
That's why you need science.
Uh,
Lewis.
No.
Yes.
Well, no.
Well, yes, Lewis.
In this post-apocalyptic landscape, do you really think that people will follow along this line of research again?
They might do.
No.
Things will change. You know, society will get back on its feet. You know, under the guidance of Mr. House, hopefully. So yeah, What?
House is not. In my Fallout, house is going down.
Oh, Hannah.
Well, no. What do you mean? Look, he's a benevolent
not.
man. He knows what he's doing. He's been alright up till now.
The thing is,
House has a girlfriend or a wife, doesn't he? And that's a robot. She's like one of the Securitrons, but...
No, it's his
Yeah.
receptionist. God's sake,
No,
pay
she does
attention.
other things for him, Hannah.
Yes,
She does
but
other
she is
things.
mainly his receptionist.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
She takes care of his paperwork. And
I'm
by
utterly
paperwork,
lost.
I mean old man penis. Where's the sex bot? I want the sex bot!
Come on! You're like an angry man in a club yelling for, like, get your tits out.
I want to see some capacitors! Come on! I want to see some bare wiring! Oh, come on!
Come on! Yes, exactly. Come on, sex bot.
Sex bot, you need a sex bot!
Is a sex bot in this game just like a Securitrons?
Would you like to engage in
It
sexual
is.
congress
a
with me?
Securitron.
Didn't know.
Would you like to touch my bum? Place your hands on my shiny metal posterior.
So I'm trying to find the entrance to this
Oh,
goddamn thing.
oh, that feels
I
good.
can't.
Oh, yes, that is lovely. Please, please. Oh, lovely. Is it like that? Is it that sort of sex?
You'll
bot?
have to wait and see.
Okay, I'm excited to see.
Or is it more like a sexy sex bot? Are there any sexy robots?
Sexy
Probably some in like
robots.
anime. Can you think of any in like film or TV? The
Blade
Terminator?
Runner.
Sarah Connor Terminator?
Runner.
That's thingy, isn't it? What's her name?
Summer
From
Glau.
Firefly. Yeah. Summer Glau. She's a sexy robot.
She is. She's an IRL robot.
So is it that kind of sexy robot?
No.
No, of course
No.
it isn't.
I'm still
He's
lost.
a robot. Rex is a robot.
Yeah, I mean the robots in Fallout
He's not
aren't very
very
sexy, are
robot.
they? They're not very realistic. They're
No.
very much like robots. You are completely lost, aren't you? What are you
Mm.
even doing here?
I am.
In fact, there's no one there really at all, is
Well, it's
there?
midnight, isn't it? So that people are probably in
What are you
bed.
talking about? This is prime time for a casino.
Probably in bed instead of being an all-night casino, lap dancing club, and brothel. Here at midnight, everyone goes home and they go to fucking bed. They're snuggled up with their wife, a cup of Ovaltine, and a bit of fucking Emmerdale
Lost
on the
her,
box.
haven't
or
you?
something.
Stop shouting. Good
I
grief.
want to
I'm
strangle
trying to
you.
find
The
her.
problem
That's
is
where she
that in
is.
this game, people move around and have like their own places at night, and you're not quite sure where they are.
They go to bed.
You know what women are like when they're going out, Hannah?
She's putting her makeup on, bit of slap,
Slap and
bit of
tickle.
foundation, bit of lippy, bit of mascara. There as well.
Relax, Simon. It's not like you can do anything. You're watching a video of Hannah Plates from a week ago.
Stop
you
it!
shouting,
What are you
"Don't steal the
doing?"
gun!" It's not going to make any difference. These are the
It
the cow
is.
farmers.
It's like when you're watching a football team. You know, you can affect the result.
Not now, smooth skin.
Not now, smooth skin. Oh god.
Oh my god, you do the voice really well.
What are you looking at, smooth skin? Oh jeez.
Oh my god, it's terrifying. Where are you? That's the exit.
It is.
Yeah, you don't want to go that way.
You lost, smooth skin. Don't know where you're going. There he is.
Oh, there you
Jason.
go. So these ghouls are... I mean, I don't really understand what ghouls are supposed to be. I mean, they're terrifying looking things. Are they like...
Aren't they people that have been affected by radiation but survived?
No, I think that's like an extremely basic way of saying what they are, isn't it? Aren't they actually really complicated?
Essentially, if you're exposed to a really, really heavy amount of radiation, like a bomb falls on you, and you somehow miraculously survive, you too can be a ghoul. So there you go, kids. If you want to be a ghoul, if you want to talk like this, then just get hit by a nuclear bomb.
This game isn't about XP, Hannah. It's about, like,
No!
choices. You have slept with this man.
What? What?
I haven't slept with him.
She
You
didn't!
understand
I
that?
haven't
That's
slept
what
with
you
him.
did. Yes, you
I
did. When you pressed the
complimented
Black
him.
Widow option, that's what you've done.
She gave
That's
him
what
like
you've
a
done.
quick BJ or something by the filing cabinets.
That's what you've done when you pressed the Black Widow option. You've seduced him sexually. Look at him.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was like perfectly human, right, all over, but he had the willy of a ghoul?
Oh,
Like fucking beef
Jesus.
jerky.
Oh. Because in Fallout, there's often things you can. There's several options. You
Jason.
can be nice, you can be neutral, you can be nasty.
I bet you she's naughty. She does the lazy thing, probably. Clicks the lazy option. She'll probably like. She'll probably just shoot Chris in the face.
Never mind.
There's like a leader Nightkin who's really hard that you have a massive fight with.
Yeah, I killed her.
He's got like a sword, an amazing sword. It's like a bumper on a stick.
I've got the sword.
You just took the sword. You didn't like. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, thank God for that. Good grief. You don't want to be like enemies with the NCR. They're pretty important.
The only faction that likes me.
Yeah.
I like you, Hannah.
I don't know. Well, you can be enemies with them, by all means. But I mean,
You've
they're
got good
obviously-
reputation with my faction.
Aww.
And by faction, I mean penis.
Ugh, so I have to wait
Oh,
again.
good. Okay.
He doesn't like me.
No, I don't like you either. My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. So what?
What's that? What's that reference to?
Star Wars. I
Oh,
don't know if you ever
of course
watched
it is.
Star Wars movies, Lewis. Quite a big deal.
I forgot that was a Star Wars reference.
When your reputation with a faction is really good, you get bonus things from them. And obviously you've been doing quests for the NCR.
I have never used this.
Hmm.
So to date, I have never used this because I'm either not in their territory or I don't need to use it.
I think you just forgot about it, didn't you? That's the most likely thing. I forgot you had
A
it.
bit dismissive.
No. I know it's there. I just can't use it.
Come on! I would have forgotten about it immediately.
I tried to use it at the fort, and you can't use it at the fort because it's not their territory. So you have to go back to their territory to find them, which is a bit of a waste of time.
When I was doing the main quest, I managed to get decent rep with the Legion, even though I hated them. I did some quests for them.
Alright.
And there's like a drop location where there's all of these metal boxes full of goodies that you collect stuff from. And it's worth a lot. There's a lot of stuff in there.
I probably looted it all, to be fair. See, I was quite interested in the fact that the Brotherhood of Steel were here, because in Fallout 3, I was like big on the power armor, big on the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. So I was like, ooh, what's going on here? They're actually in the game. Can I go and find them?
Yeah.
Is there anything in there that I can
I mean, the
find?
Brotherhood of Steel were essential to the plot of Fallout 3, weren't they? And they're sort of the good guys, really. Whereas here, the NCI are more like the good guys, and the Brotherhood are
not.
kind of just like sticking
They're
around.
like, they clash. They seem to clash in this, like a lot, obviously here. And I think they clash somewhere else.
It's hard to say who the good guys are in this. It's not as straightforward.
Exactly. It's very hard to say, isn't it?
But you got to side with someone in the end. Okay, there you go.
All
A promise from Hannah is a promise from Hannah.
As good as the
As
word
good as
paper
gold.
it's written on. Well, also, I mean, we like the
You
Brother of
cold?
Steel were guys that
Yeah.
you liked in in Fallout 3, weren't they? They were big, involved in it.
Also, Yes Man wanted me to like investigate them, so I thought, why not?
Ah. So, Hannah, I was wondering, how do you get power armor in Fallout New Vegas?
Well, there are two ways to get power armor, and this is one of them. I don't know what the other way is, but this is Brotherhood way.
Okay.
Okay, this is probably the
So-
hard way. I'm calling it right now.
Yes, it is, I think. The other one, I think you just talk to some guy.
I was going to say, if you get stuck, in Fallout or Oblivion or whatever, and you wanted to no-clip on to just skip through the world, you hit tilde to bring up the console, and you just type
Oh my
TCL, and that puts
Oh,
no-clip on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a
TGM
top
is
tip.
God
That's
mode.
cheating.
Yeah, it is cheating, but fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta cheat in these games. If you get stuck on a piece of rubble.
If you get stuck in the middle of like a little bit of white picket fence and you're like, oh
This
fuck.
is true, actually.
So yeah. But often no clip isn't a
So I'm
very
trying
good
to find this
idea
bunker.
in general, because you just accidentally sort of fall through the whole fucking world and then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How to get power armor? The quick way. Kill these guys and steal it off of them. There you go.
No, but you need the training. That's the problem. You need the training to get power armor.
What do you mean training? You just put it on. Walk around. There you go.
Still, if they told me to strip my clothes off and drop all my weapons, I would have just, you know, killed them all. You would never do that to anyone, ever.
Then you wouldn't have got power armor.
Yeah, I would have just looted it off their bodies and then gone through the whole place until I'd found the manual on how to learn power armor.
There isn't a manual. There is no manual.
Just because you haven't discovered it, Hannah, doesn't mean it's not in the
Well,
game.
I looked at the wiki. It doesn't exist.
It's true. Have you? It might be in his pocket. Have you killed him and checked? No.
Kill him,
you
Hannah.
haven't.
Kill
I
him.
have actually.
Oh.
I learnt power armor and then I had to kill them all for the NCR because otherwise the NCR
Oh.
wouldn't work with me.
What the hell?
You have to choose between the NCR and the Brotherhood and
Yeah.
Steel.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a bit of a difficult choice.
They're
isn't it?
both sorta good guys. Sorta. Oh.
Is at the
okay.
Boomer camp, which is the Nellis airfield.
Have you actually been there before?
No.
Oh god. Yeah, getting there
Yeah.
is... Oh god. I had to
Yeah.
watch a how-to YouTube video. Shame-filled that it makes me to admit this. But I had to watch a how-to video
No,
on YouTube to
I've-
learn how to do it.
I've managed
It
to
was-
do it.
Tough. Very tough.
Well, there's a handy how to. There's two ways of doing it. You can either like run like a fucking lunatic, or you can get through a secret passage and run left like a fucking lunatic.
Just don't do it. It's time to fuck off.
No, he tells you how to get through safely and alive, and he says there's a way
Oh,
round to
really?
the south, and he tells you that the way to survive it is to go through the northeast side. And I did it straight away, and didn't die.
Are
Oh,
you
fuck
kidding
off,
me?
Lewis.
Yeah, I did it the first time, didn't die.
Are
no
you
problem.
kidding me? How
No
the hell did you
prob-
manage it?
Because he told
It's
me, and I read it.
amazingly difficult. It's amazingly difficult getting through this bloody place.
It isn't.
So the way to do it is to just waste a whole load of time taking a shortcut that isn't a shortcut, almost die, and
Several times. The mines, death claws, everything
Make
else.
So for those who don't know, Deathclaws are one of the most deadly enemies in the game. They will just completely own you. I need you to kill boars and loot their flanks.
Is there any use for those like special Nuka-Cola bottles, or are they just like?
I don't know. I haven't been using them on purpose.
give you special
I haven't
buffs.
found anything yet. No, but like you know, in the in Fallout 3, you could turn them in. I don't.
No, I think it's just
I would
the
guess in
bottle
this one
caps.
it's Sunset Sarsaparilla. Yeah, the bottle caps.
It always says +1, even if you're taking like virtually nothing. It just says, you know, you're gaining radiation, so it says +1.
What does it say if you're gaining a lot?
Like +2,
+40.
+3.
Or whatever.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Like
tell
+1 is the
you,
minimum, but you can get like a fraction of rads per second.
Oh god. Basically, Benny was going to use the platinum chip. Benny was going to use the platinum chip to kill Mr. House, or like at least take over all of the security trops. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, Mr. House needs it, but
And
if
you can do
have
the
it,
same.
you have ultimate power over Vegas.
Ultimate power!
And yeah, that's yes, man, the only character in the game who can't be killed. Although he can be killed, but he'll just pop back up in a different body of a different robot.
Oh man, he looks
There
like
you
Will
are.
Riker. That's the Will Riker he's got on his face there.
He does a bit.
I want to grow one of those, but Hannah won't let me.
You are not growing one.
Oh my god. we should have like a sponsorship thing. People should sponsor you to not shave and to grow a Riker beard.
Oh.
I'll put a tenner towards it out of the PayPal. Our PayPal.
That is an epic.
What is that
epic
called? That
beard moustache.
what is
It's
that
called a beard moustache. What? What is it? Are you sure about that?
I don't know what it is. Bar moustache.
No.
Thing is, they've all got unique names in the Fallout 3 like character creator, like the George Washington and the
Lady
mutton chop
Tickler.
surprise, that stuff. Yeah. What do you think this one would be called then?
The 1970s porn star.
Oh, you got the bloody radio on that.
I hate that guy. Mr. Las
terrible,
Vegas.
isn't he?
Or Mr. New Vegas. He's awful. It's Wayne Newton. He's a creep. He's a creep. He's one of these
there's
guys
Kevin.
who's quite old, and he's a bit like David Guest.
That
my goodness.
Black Rock Mountain radio station, which I do go and check out at some point.
Oh, right.
Do you see those Brahmin heads on the wall up there?
Do you know why the Brahmin heads are in the radio station?
No.
Because they're big fans of music.
You haven't talked to Easy Pete. He's that awesomely cool guy with a beard.
He sits outside the saloon on his chair all day.
You know, like what's his face in Left 4 Dead? I don't like him.
Who?
You saying you don't like southern people?
No.
Southern Americas. I believe that's the term.
No, it's not. Southern America is like South America, isn't it? You mean the southern
Southern
states?
states of the United, just outside of
So
the
that's
strip.
like the kings and all that. So actually, I have met them, and the kings are like my bros.
The Kings are
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
They're all dressed up as Elvis, but they don't know who Elvis is.
Yeah, they're like, we found this book with this man and these records.
That's such a ridiculous weapon. Oh my god.
So for people who don't know, it's a car bumper.
I'm not spec'd for it.
How can you like sharpen a car bumper? Aren't they made of like... Aren't they designed to crumple?
It's just metal.
Isn't that the point though? These things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be the perfect material to make a sword from.
It's awesome. Don't diss it.
You have the
Oh,
weirdest
wow.
combat I've seen.
It's amazing.
Me and Simon just take people out like
Oh.
silently, you know, from the nearby
Yeah.
hill, and then you just
I
get in
have
their
never done
face
that.
and
Oh god. Incredible.
I mean, the thing is, we played Fallout 3 with the pack on it, which made you do more damage, but also enemies do more damage, and that was kind of fun because in that fight, you two were basically just shooting each other for about a minute, and it was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do, 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 do,
Why am I trying to deny
Oh god, yeah, you're terrible at these games, Hannah.
I thought I said coming for a moment. God. No, it's not that.
I had a mod for
Ooh.
Fallout 3, which basically skipped all of these little mini games.
Huge.
Wow.
Because, you know, There's so many of them. They're just to slow the game down, really.
I do like the music.
Looks like you've walked away, so if you need
It's
to
nice,
shake the
isn't
dust
it?
off, head to the barracks.
There's not an
for guard.
awful lot of
Not
tracks
much,
though.
Better than nothing.
So you tend to hear the same songs over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, in Fallout 3, I actually downloaded a mod that meant I could play my own songs for a bit.
Hey there.
You just switch to a different radio station in case I got really
So
bored.
what do you have, like "Fuck the Police" by NWA come up or something?
No. It'd be like the Twilight Saga official soundtrack. That's what it would be.
And
Oh,
Rage
God.
Against the Machine.
Like "Bullet for My Valentine" starts playing in the Wild West. Seems a little bit odd. What's that band that talk about, haven't you heard of closing the goddamn door? What's that band? Let us know in the comments if you're. There we go.
I don't really have much of a chance to play this game, unfortunately.
So what's going
Alright, so here's Ringo.
Dude, I've seen that you've played 16 hours of it on
Well, I
Steam.
guess that means we're ready to go.
No,
At least that was the last time I checked.
No, I left it on while I was doing work and while I wasn't here.
And those achievements, they just happen when you're AFK, do they? So what
Well, they're
happened with
Xanders.
that guy we were talking
That
to?
one's not suspicious.
I don't know.
I think he must have gotten angry at Hannah and punched her, and she got knocked out, and she woke up in that other room.
Looking through her
She was like-
inventory, looking at like food processor
Food
parts.
processing unit! Oh god, where am I? Oh, what's going on?
I fail at this so much, don't I? Fail at the game and video
But
editing.
I've had reports
I don't know how you managed to leap forward so far
I don't know.
without even noticing.
It wasn't that far, it was probably just one video.
Is that your solution? Be him senseless.
Wow.
Is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic.
It's not a very
There are
nice
some
tactic to use,
restrictions Still
Hannah.
in place from President Tandy's
Think about what the
administration.
Legion does to their
But here's
prisoners.
my favorite thing
No, but
about you. You're not in the
just because
NCR.
the Nazis
Plus,
like
for
gassed
all
all the
this I know,
Jews doesn't mean it's
completely
okay to do it.
It's a
You to
winning
do it as
combination.
well, does it?
Oh my
I think
god.
rough
Alright,
enough.
chill
I'm
out.
just saying that just because someone else uses horrible tactics doesn't mean you have to. Someone has to like hold the, the moral high ground.
I'm not comfortable with this. It's just, yeah, I mean, you become the bad guys if you do bad things to the bad guys.
Alright, chill out.
Either way,
Do you know what I did wrong here? When that guy Joe
You
Cobb,
didn't go to the petrol station,
no,
did you?
when Joe Cobb came into the bar and was threatening the barmaid, the bit that you cut out.
You just shot him, didn't you?
Yeah, I shot him dead, and
Oh my god.
and it like said quest completed or something.
Brilliant.
I was like, oh, that was easy.
Good job.
Hmm.
Well, that's one way of doing it, isn't it? Instead of going through all this rigmarole, just shoot the bad
Well,
guy
I mean,
right at the
the thing is,
start.
obviously, like you play games where you don't get the opportunity to do that because you're like, the enemy is in an easily killable position, but you just sort of let him walk off or something, or he escapes somehow, and you're just
And you can't interact with him in
yeah,
any
you're
way.
just frozen in the cutscene.
Yeah.
But I thought,
But
this
in
guy's
this,
a
you
dick.
can just
He's
kill
obviously
anyone.
a bad guy. Let's just kill him now. So I did. This is what she's like in WoW, man. This is how she got to like beat me in levels on every single game we played, just because she's fast, like lightning.
Like Grief's lightning, you might say. Just a reminder, Hannah plays a druid who has a
Yeah.
love for all living creatures on WoW. Oh my god.
Thing is, I was automatically seeing things like the pre-war book because of the old game where they were useful. But of course, there are so many
Right.
pre-war books in this game, I just stopped doing it.
Well, they're value 1, so yeah.
Well, the thing is, there are quests in which you can turn in certain things.
Yeah. So I was automatically thinking, oh, I need to do it for this one, but you don't.
They may be worth like 1 cap to some crazy dude in a shack somewhere, but there might be some other crazy dude in a shack who says, "Oh, I really like pre-war books. I'll give you 1,000,000 caps if you give me one, and a pre-war book."
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Do you see what I did there?
I'm stealing all the pre-war books.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's like, oh, I fancy reading some Harry Potter tonight. Sit down with a mug of warm cocoa. Oh, where are my books? They've all gone. I don't know why he's talking like that. Never mind, I'll just have a cigarette and sit on the veranda and eat some crunchy squirrel bits. Oh, my leg's playing up. I think I might have to take a stim pack and use a medical brace. Oh no! It's gone too. The fuck? Pre-war money, I always pick that up.
Have you found any use for it yet?
Not really, Hannah. It's not worth very much. It's sort of junk, but it's kind of cool because you can just throw it around in your base, and you can pretend to be Scrooge McDuck and just dance around on the money on the bed.
So I try and play this game of Caravan, and I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing.
No, it's kind of shit, to be
It
honest.
is, isn't it? Yes. So I lose like 100 credits, like fucking about.
There's all these different cards that you can buy off of vendors and goods.
Yeah,
guys.
I've been buying them.
Yeah, but they don't actually go into your deck. They just stay in your inventory.
Exactly,
Don't do
yeah.
anything.
I'm not sure of the rules. Someone did send me a message asking me to explain the rules to them in a video, but I mean...
I don't know what I'm doing.
So yeah, thank you for recording that, Hannah. I guess you're going to carry on playing it, are you? In the future. So maybe we'll see a few more videos. If people like this sort of series, we'll carry on. A sort
I
of...
can find some weird stuff, some fun quests to record.
That would be super,
Thank
Hannah.
you very much. And see you next time.
Goodbye.